My mini twists are only a few days less than 4 weeks old, and this is usually the point where most people take theirs down. The roots are puffy, the twists look tired, and the temptation to start over is real. But instead of spending hours redoing my hair, I'm going to show you exactly how I refresh my 4-week-old mini twist with shampoo, deep conditioning, and moisturizing so that they stay soft, hydrated, and wearable for longer without causing any unnecessary breakage. So, if you've ever wondered how to keep your mini twist looking decent past week 4, this routine might help you. It's been about 7 days since I last moisturized my hair and put it in a low bun. I haven't touched my hair since then. So before I do anything, I like to take a good look at my twist just to observe what my hair really needs at this point so I can give it adequate care. At 4 weeks, I usually notice new growth at the roots, some frizz, dry ends, products build up around the scalp, and even my scalp gets quite itchy also. And honestly, all these are completely normal. So, getting right into it, the very first thing I do is shampoo. A lot of people skip cleansing because they're afraid of causing frizz, but for me, a clean scalp is non negotiable. And the biggest mistake you can make while wearing a long term protective hairstyle is ignoring the dryness and all the other symptoms and signs that your hair is giving you because you don't want to disturb the style. But dry hair is more likely to tangle and break, so a refresh is definitely worth the effort. Moreover, there is no better way to refresh your hair than by giving it a good wash. Thanks to this scalp massager, it gets to my scalp, really soothes any itching, and it does a really thorough job of scrubbing my scalp. It's silicone, by the way, so you don't have to worry about it hurting your scalp or anything like that. So I focus mainly on my scalp and gently work the shampoo through the twist. I avoid aggressively scrubbing or piling my hair on top of my head because that can create tangles. Instead, I massage my scalp and allow the shampoo to run down the length of the twist as I rinse. So maybe this is just an old habit that has refused to die, or maybe it's because of this DIY black soap shampoo that I currently use. But I always go in a second time with my shampoo. I wash my hair 2 times every time. So after the first shampoo, I rinse it out completely and then I go in again to shampoo my hair a second time. And there's always a difference. Like you can literally even tell yourself. It's like the first one loosens up the build up and cleanses the scalp like maybe about 70%, and the second time around it just does the job of finishing the cleansing and taking down everything and just rinsing down the dirt in the length of your hair, down the length of your hair. I don't know. Is it just me or does everyone else shampoo twice? Please let me know. Let me know because yeah, like I said, I don't know the last time that I shampooed just once. So we're done with the first step, which is shampooing, and my scalp feels cleaner and much less itchy. Even my hair feels good. So next comes my favorite part, deep conditioning. This step makes a huge difference because 4-week-old mini twists can feel dry and rough. They did feel dry and rough at the beginning. So as with other times when I have my coils out, I deep condition in sections. Only when I have my coils out, I probably deep condition in about 4 to 6 sections, but I'm going to do this just in 2 sections. My hair is tamed in the twist and I don't have such a big head of hair anyway. Not yet. So I just focus first of all on my ends. And if you're working for length retention, well, even if not, it's just healthy hair habits to be gentle with your ends, to pamper your ends, because those are the weakest parts of your hair. the oldest parts of your hair, and they are more prone to breakage and all of that. So you just want to be generous and to focus on that area, especially when you're conditioning, and that includes deep conditioning. So I make sure to apply at my ends first, and then make sure that the product reaches the length of my twist, not necessarily my scalp at all. I just gently squeeze the conditioner into my hair rather than simply raking my fingers through my twist, and make sure that everything is coated, applying more product as and when needed. When I'm sure that my twists are well coated in the deep conditioner, I put on a plastic cap. Well, two actually, because it's deep conditioners work best with trapped heat. So if you have a heat or heating cap, that will be nice. You can just use that, or even sit under a steamer after covering your hair with a plastic cap. So I let the conditioner sit for about 30 minutes, and this step helps restore softness and gives my hair the moisture boost that it needs, especially at 4 weeks post twist installation. Actually, it's the second time that I'm washing my hair in these twists, but this just made it makes a lot of difference. Honestly, if you have not been deep conditioning your hair, you really need to start and let me know the difference that you notice. When I rinse out the deep conditioner, my hair feels softer, and if my coils were out now, they'll feel even more manageable. But after rinsing, I gently squeeze out excess water from my hair just using my hands, because I never use a blow dryer or any sort of dryer whatsoever. And I really never need to. And because my hair is out in twist, I won't have it dripping for a long time. So I just squeeze and then whip my hair to shake out any excess water. Once I get out of the shower, I immediately start moisturizing my hair. At this time, my hair is no longer dripping wet, it is just damp. This is probably the most important step in my refresh routine. And first of all, of course, I section my hair because I always work in sections. I'm working in two sections as I did with the deep conditioning. The first thing I apply is my leave-in conditioner because my hair is already damp. I don't need to spray any water on my hair. So if you didn't already know, my hair is high porosity and I always moisturize now following the LOC method. So L is for liquid, which is water, or and water-based leave-in conditioner. There's water in my hair, and I've just gone on to apply my water-based leave-in conditioner, and I focus especially on the ends of my twist and then work it up the length of my twist of my hair. When I'm done applying the leave-in conditioner and making sure that it's blended into my hair properly, that my entire twists are coated with the conditioner, I go in with my oil. Now this is just olive oil that I infused with my lemongrass essential oil. So I apply this to my scalp, and then I apply it to my ends. I put some in my palm and then apply onto the length of my hair. Now I'm just going to make sure that I use my fingers to work the oil into my scalp properly so that it's not running down my neck or anything like that. Also, while running my fingers down so that everything just absorbs nicely into my hair. But that's not where it ends. I found that sealing everything in with my raw shea butter just does the magic of keeping everything in place so that nothing is falling off and my hair stays moisturized for days, because my hair is high porosity, of course. But doing all of this helps my hair stay softer for longer, especially with the addition of shea butter. I pay extra attention to the oldest parts of my hair, which are my ends, as I've said severally, because they are the most fragile. And after moisturizing, my twists immediately feel more flexible and less brittle. Now, in the past, I used to experience my twists unraveling after only just 2 weeks. Not anymore. I think it has to do with my twisting technique. These days, I just twist my hair a lot more loosely. I think that's the trick. And also, maybe because my hair is getting longer too. Anyway, if you have any unravel twists, you can just redo them quickly. You don't need to redo your entire head because the goal is maintenance, not perfection. And usually, touching up just a few twists is enough to make the style look much more polished. I like to put my hair in this slow bun. I just braid the ends and tuck them away safely so that my hair is nice and neat. And here is the finished result. My twists definitely don't look brand new, but they look refreshed. My scalp feels clean and my hair feels moisturized again. Most importantly, I know my hair isn't sitting in a dry, neglected state. This routine helps me extend the life of my mini twists while keeping my hair healthy underneath. So, if you're trying to get longer wear out of your mini twists, don't underestimate the power of a good refresh routine. A clean scalp, deep conditioning, and proper moisturizing can make a huge difference in how your hair feels and behaves as the weeks go by. Remember, the goal isn't perfect twists. The goal is healthy, moisturized hair with as little breakage as possible. Now, have you ever washed and deep conditioned your hair in mini twists? Let me know in the comments section. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to get more or see more of such videos. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.